And it dawned on me that, like the disciples who were just all scattered after Easter, really after Good Friday, that we too have to remember to maintain our resurrection. See, we resurrect all the time. Every time I'm angry and I change my anger, I work through my anger, I've resurrected. Every time I say I'm not going to do something and then I calm down and I do it, I've resurrected. Every time I'm afraid to do something and I allow myself the affirmations and the statements, the principles to be in the forefront of my mind rather than in a compartment somewhere, I'm resurrecting. And so I thought about the work or the exercise, I'll call it, that it takes to maintain a resurrection. And so all of the things that we decided that we were never going to do again, and not because we were angry, but just because we don't need to do them any longer. We have a list of those things. We have a list of habits that we no longer require. You know, sometimes when you had children, you had to get up at a certain time. When your children were home, you had to get up at a certain time to make sure they made it out the door or caught the bus or got to school or whatever it is. Well, after they're gone, you don't have to do that anymore, so that habit can change. It's not a bad habit, it's just a habit that you might not need any longer. And so we have to look at our lives that way. What are the things that I no longer require that I still do? Do I need to crucify them? Do I need to crucify them and resurrect from them? See, nothing has to be wrong to crucify something. It's just in your way. It's something that's in your way that you no longer require. It's something interesting. It's something that you've been doing so long, you can't even think of how to live without doing it. But just think if you had 30 more minutes every day just to spend with God. Just 30 minutes. If you could take 30 minutes and just change something around and spend it with God, and that doesn't mean sitting in a chair facing the east or with your legs folded. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about talking to God about your new life. About your new life. The one you've resurrected from is the old life. Your new life provides everything for you. It provides you with new love, a new way to exercise your faith, a new way to generate your strength, a new way to empower yourself. Empower yourself. We studied in January, we studied faith, and then we moved to love in February, and March was strength. Then April was wisdom. So you've gone through faith, wisdom, love, and strength. And now we're moving into a month that represents power. Power is authority and dominion over one's life. one's world, one's affairs. And so how do we empower ourselves to the degree that we can have a new life, a brand new life? How do we do that? We continue to believe, as Sean sang to us. Well, what is it that we believe? We believe those 5 principles that are in your bulletin. We believe the omnipresence of God. And when we believe the omnipresence of God newly, not how we did it yesterday, but newly, God can be new in our lives. Remember, God is always unfolding in us, through us, as us. And as God unfolds and reveals itself to us, we become better and better and greater and greater. No matter what. Anytime I say, reveal yourself to me, God, I should be looking for some new revelation, because I ask. Scripture says, ask and it shall be given. If I believe Scripture, then I should be looking for newness. And that's what resurrection is about. Resurrection is just getting up from what knocked us down. But maintaining the resurrection is looking forward to the newness of me. What's new about me since I've resurrected? What do I believe now? What do I say now? How do I treat myself better now? First me, then my neighbor. If I go to my neighbor as I am, some mornings, my neighbor's in trouble. But if I stop and get myself together first and say, speak, Lord, what would you have me to do today? Then my neighbor's got a wonderful chance when I speak. And so I've resurrected from all of these things that I don't want any longer. And according to what this lady said, it assures our ascension. Remember, when Jesus resurrected, he wasn't complete. When he said, it is finished, on Good Friday, he was not complete. He had to resurrect. We have to resurrect. We have to get up from those things that have knocked us down. Why? Because we say that we are made in the image and likeness of God. God doesn't lay down and not get up. God doesn't let burdens or trials or tribulations just kill off itself. God always has a better way. God always has a newness. That newness is available to us. And so in order to assure our resurrection, in order to assure our ascension, that we go higher, we must maintain our resurrection. We can't go back into the tomb and get what we left there. We can't do that. But we try because it's comfortable. We're used to it. It's easier to go back and get what's old, and we will fight for our right to be mediocre. When abundance is ours, Henrietta, abundance is ours. I came that you may have life, and that life abundantly. That's what it says. Do we believe? And so maintaining my resurrection means when that old thought, old feeling, old words show themselves, that I say to them, I left you in the grave. You no longer have a place here. That's maintaining your resurrection. When someone calls that I used to hang out with and wants to go do things that I know I can no longer do because it's unhealthy for me, and I say, no, thank you, I don't do that anymore. That's maintaining my resurrection. When I have the urge to go off on someone because they went off on me first, and I just walk away, that's maintaining my resurrection. Anytime I take control of my life so it can be better, I'm maintaining my resurrection. That's how I empower myself. Power is a gift that we've been given. And power is authority and dominion. And I have it, and I can use it. I have the power. I am the authority over my life. And as I use that power and that authority for good, I ascend to the next level. Ascension is available for everyone, not just Jesus. He is the way shower. Just like he kept himself separate from the disciples when he said, touch me not, for I have not yet ascended. He no longer wanted to associate with that human way of being. We have to make those same decisions. When we are tempted, we must say to ourselves, no, Henrietta, you can't do that. Touch me not. You know, if you do that, you know how long it's going to take you to get back to normal. You know how long it's going to take you to calm down if you have a conversation with them. You have to remind yourself. That's maintaining your resurrection. Resurrection is a wonderful thing, but we must maintain it so that we can ascend. And ascension is the great thing. It's the great thing. Resurrection happens before you leave here. You will resurrect 2 or 3 or 4 times. But it's the ascension that gives you the wings to fly. It's the ascension that takes you to the next level. Look for the change. There's a couple of ways that I want you to remember. The first one is remember that you've resurrected. That's the first thing. Remember that you've resurrected. The second thing is to listen and catch yourself when you are about to go back to the tomb and get your old way of being. Catch yourself. So don't do that. Henrietta, don't do that. Don't say that. Don't think that. And then catch it, that's catching it, and then change it. Whatever you were about to do, change it to something positive. And then after you change it to something positive, start to expect the good that is coming your way. Because that's what ascension is. It means moving higher, moving further, going deeper into who you know yourself to be. So catch and check. And remember that you have resurrected from all of that old garbage. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Reverend Byrd. That was awesome and a great check and balance for us all to remember. I hope you all, again, thank you for joining us as well on this morning. I know it's a little rain outside. Happy to have you here, but make sure you take that message with you throughout the week. And as Peter and Paul's quartet gets situated, we're going to welcome back Sean Harris, and then we'll follow up with our blessings and offerings and then some final announcements. So we could give a warm welcome to Sean Harris.
Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more backward thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There is so much hatred, war and poverty. Wake up, wake up, wake up. All the teachers, time for teaching away. There is so much things, but what? They're the ones who's coming up. The world is in their hands. When they listen to you, better every chance. The world won't get no better if you just let it be. No, 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 no. The world won't get no better. We gotta change the world, yeah, just you and me. Wake up all the doctors. So they're the ones who's suffering, go through hell. But they don't have so very long before their judgment day. Make them happy before they pass away. Wake up all the builders, time for building a new land. I know we can do it, we do if we all lend a hand. They're the only ones that think that they can do. If you put their self in mind, some will you do. Won't get no better if you just let it be. No, 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 no. The world won't get no better. We gotta change the world, yeah, just you and me. We gotta wake up. Wake up. We gotta change the world. We change the world. Thank you.
I saw all of you all out there wanting to come up. That's perfect, right? That's just a perfect song. Let's give him another hand. It is now time for us to participate in the service by giving. So as you prepare your gifts, your tithes, your offerings, the blessing is on the screen and we'll take it together. Divine love, richly flowing through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful for the blessings of the day. I am grateful for the blessings on the way. See, even in that blessing, it's telling you that there are blessings on the way.